Hi, yes. Weather here. I still sound pretty sick. But I feel slightly better. So let's do this. And borking. We have borking. Borking is back. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Goose. Unsettled weather. Stop it. Unsettled weather across the northern tier and rainy and stormy over parts of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys tonight. Frigid air is spilling out over the Great Plains and the Mississippi Valley through the weekend. Pacific Northwesties are seeing sprinklings of rain pockets here and there. Look to your local forecasts, as well as the mountains getting just a little bit of snow sweeping down from Canada. There is also a little system out on the tip of the Florida area. You might see some of that, might not. It's offshore just a bit. Temperatures, we've got 30s up at the tip of Maine, 50s for most of New England, 60s and even 70s as you come down to the mid-Atlantic, 82 for the Florida-Georgia line, 84 for the Peanuts, 85 at the tip. Lake states seeing 30s and 40s up north, 50s and 60s as you get into the bottom of the lakes. The Midwest sitting comfortably mostly in the 60s, mid-60s to high 60s, even some 70s. As you get into the South and the Gulf states, it's more like 70s and 80s. Plainsy Poos, up top north, you are seeing quite cool temperatures in the low 30s possible, 40s and 50s as you get down into South Dakota. Nebraska and Kansas area, Iowa, Missouri is more in the 60s. Then as you get into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, it's more in the high 70s and 80s. Mountain states, we're seeing cool up north with 40s and 50s for Idaho and Montana and Wyoming. As you come down into the Southwest and Colorado, it's more like 60s and 70s possible, 80s down by the Arizona-Mexico border. Pacifics, we are seeing 50s up in the Puget Sound, mostly 50s for most of Washington and Oregon in general, high 60s for NorCal and 70s for SoCal. Another gorgeous day out at McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica, 7 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a positive temperature. They've got wind coming in from the northeast at 7 miles per hour with gusts up to 13, giving you a real feel of 1 degree Fahrenheit. Alaska is seeing a strong low pressure system bringing high winds to the Aleutians across next week. Heavy precipitation is also possible for the southern panhandle this weekend and may linger into early next week. You can see that hitting now. And then some precipitation as well for parts of the interior and near Anchorage and the Bering Sea coastline, but it's pretty scattered. Alaska's high temperatures for the day. We've got 19, 20, 24 up on the Arctic Circle. A lot of teens and 20s for the interior. We're seeing 12 at the coldest and about 23 at the warmest. 34 out on the Bering Sea, 42 to 39 for the Aleutians, 33 to 41 near Anchorage, and 37 for the Panhandle. Hawaii, you've got coastal flood statements in effect for most islands. Trade winds are expected to weaken through Friday as the front approaches the islands from the northwest. The front will move north to south across the islands, and that'll happen over the weekend and early into next week, bringing increased P that'll be primarily focused along the windward slopes, and breezy to strong trades will follow that front and continue through much of the next week. High temperatures today for the island chain in the high 70s to the mid 80s for most areas, occasionally up as high as 87 over on Maui. All right, I'm Ayla Moon's Sicky Poo, and I'm gonna go back to. Actually, I'm gonna try to get some done today. I finally feel slightly better, even though I sound like still. All right, everybody have a good day. Bye.